Iowa's new law limiting how much the THC can be consumable hemp project that's been in effect since July 1st. But the rules that are implementing the law that just took effect a little over an hour ago. State House reporter Skylar Hall, she's going to break down the retailers and also manufacturers' final plea to lawmakers and their response.
The battle continues over the Iowa Department of Health and Human Services interpretation of the new hemp law, with businesses taking issue with how HHS defines servings and containers.
It is not an exaggeration to say that I have no idea how to comply with this law. I was up here, I did everything right, I worked with all of you, and I have no idea how to comply.
Hemp businesses urging the Administrative Rules Committee to suspend the guidelines from going into effect, arguing the rules don't match the law and that HHS didn't have the authority to define how much THC can be in a serving or container. But HHS disagrees, saying the law gave them rulemaking power.
We believe that in order to implement packaging and labeling requirements, definitions for serving and container must be established, which is why the department is confirming in its rules the commonly understood definition from the FDA's food labeling regulations.
Co-founder of Climbing Kites, a THC-infused beverage maker, Scott Seelig, says he's been submitting new products to HHS based on their guidelines, but they aren't being approved. Seelig says the department isn't telling him why, and he's losing business in the meantime.
I would have to go back to our regulatory team in our compliance division and ask some more specific questions about this to provide a clear answer.
How long do I have to wait as a business owner to figure out why I've been shadow listed, I've been shadow banned? I've had 2 weeks where I can't sell anything.
Despite retailers and manufacturers' frustration, Iowa Republicans did decide to vote down a motion that would have suspended the rules for 70 days. Now HHS is moving forward, enacting the new consumable hemp guidelines on Wednesday.
You know what the legislative intent was, and you're going against it. I'd honestly think you should be ashamed of yourselves for not taking these back after all of the conversation that you've heard, after all of the questions that you cannot answer.
Republicans didn't specify why they didn't pause the rules, but say they'll be revisiting the topic in a future meeting. In Des Moines, Skylar Law reporting.